Motivation is garbage. You ever heard a motivational speak? You feel tingly, you feel great, and then it's gone? I'm gonna tell you about the two types of motivation, why they're both crap, and the one thing you can do to stay on top of the world. Let's get into our theme song. I've spent the last 10 years pushing the limits while identifying trends and patterns in my type 1 diabetes management. Follow along as I learn, apply, and share the fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle strategies that I've learned from diabetes experts around the world. The real question is, how can we live fearlessly with diabetes while maintaining stable blood sugars? This podcast is here to give you the answer. My name is Matt Vandervecht, head coach and co-founder of FTF Warrior, and welcome to Pardon My Pancreas. How many times have you jumped into YouTube and looked for motivational speeches, inspiring stories that fire you up? Maybe it's even a movie you saw in the movie theaters. You feel amazing afterwards, but then an hour, a couple hours later, a day later, it's gone. I know for me personally, whenever I watch action movies, especially like, Marvel's Avengers, those are great movies that I felt so empowered by. I wanted to go fight justice and go to the gym and get better, better myself. Not even an hour later after I got home, I was like, all right, what's for dinner? Right? Like, it's gone. Now, I've fallen into this trap many times. I go to YouTube, I type in motivational speeches, you hear some guy talk for 10 minutes, and it sets your soul on fire. You're ready to change the world, right? But what happens next? Oh, what's this next video? That's gonna motivate me even more, right? And it's gonna make me 10 times more productive. I'm gonna watch this one. What happens next? You find yourself in a loop of hours of motivational videos and you still haven't done anything. It's like a drug. It's like an addiction, wanting to achieve this motivation. Now, motivation itself, okay, there's two different types of motivation. There's external, coming at you from the outside, right? Or there's internal, that's coming out from within, the inside of you. Now, external motivation works pretty well, okay? It's like your boss telling you to do something, trying to motivate you, whether it's positive or negative reinforcement, right? It could be a loved one trying to motivate you to become a better person, but ultimately, those fail. You're not going to change for somebody else. Change has to come from within, right? So does that mean that internal motivation is the key? Kind of not, right? Let's say you wake up. It's New Year's, right? January, I almost said July. January 1st, you wake up, 5 a.m., I'm going to go to the gym. Yeah! You wake up at 5 a.m., it's still dark outside because it's winter in the US, right? And all of a sudden, you're like, what the heck am I doing? It's 5 a.m. And you go back to sleep. What happened? You were supposed to be motivated. Last night you made all these resolutions. You're going to get up early. You're going to start working out and eating healthy and changing your life, right? Why didn't it work? Why, when you woke up, did you not feel like your soul was on fire, ready to attack the day? Well, it's because internal motivation is crap too. Sometimes it works, but very rarely does it stick. Now, we can talk about neurolinguistic programming, self-speak, I statements, right? We can talk about your state, changing your mindset. All these things are great tools, but ultimately they do not lead to long-term motivation. So what does, Matt? How can I hold on to motivation? If all motivation is garbage, what am I supposed to do? How am I going to accomplish anything in life if I'm never motivated to do so? Well, ultimately, life sucks. Right? There's a lot of obstacles along the way. Now, don't get me wrong, life's amazing as well. But along the path of amazingness, you're going to find obstacles. There's going to be rough spots. You might even hit rock bottom once or twice, right? I guess only once, because then it wouldn't be rock bottom if it was twice. Anyways, you're gonna run into obstacles in life that cause you to feel frustrated, that cause you to view the world from a different perspective, that cause you to step up and grow and get stronger and push through. And it's when you acknowledge that truth that you truly open up a whole new world of possibilities, right? If you view all these obstacles that you are inevitably going to run up against as end-alls, as places where you need someone else to motivate you, as places where you should probably just give up, I'm going to say there's no point in growing anywhere, right? There's no point in bettering yourself if you're just going to give up when life gets a little bit hard, all right? Now, like myself, you probably are someone who was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to this or watching this. Or you know someone that you love that does have type 1. there's also a good chance that that's not the only rough spot in your life, the only unexpected obstacle, right? When these obstacles present themselves, we have a choice. Our choice is to get frustrated and want to give up, or to choose how we react. I can react emotionally to any situation, but to react with logic and determination and power to push through, the entire world opens up. So when you wake up at 5 a.m., okay, New Year's Day, January 1st, 5 a.m. to be a better person, you're not going to automatically feel motivated. That does not happen, okay? And if it does not last. What you will feel is an opportunity, okay? And you get to decide where you go with that opportunity. If you acknowledge, hey, life sucks sometimes, right? There's gonna be obstacles, there's gonna be failure. You will fail at some things in life, inevitably. I promise you, you will fail, okay? But you're also gonna succeed if and when you push through. And if you choose to push through when life does get tough, that is where the entire new realm of possibilities opens up. That is your version of motivation, right? That success that you see once you've pushed through, realizing that the world doesn't stop when life gets difficult. That's just the beginning. That's the beginning of your new journey. You wake up at 5 a.m., you're not gonna feel motivated. You're not gonna feel good about waking up, leaving the comfort of your bed. It's gonna be uncomfortable. When you get to the gym, also uncomfortable. You're pushing yourself, you're sweating. When you go to eat vegetables instead of potato chips, also uncomfortable. But out of that comes growth. And that is your truest motivation. That is what you want to hold on to. Realizing that when life gets difficult, when you run into obstacles, you get to choose how you react to those obstacles, which in turn intrinsically motivates you to continue growing. Okay, so do not rely on these motivational videos. Otherwise, I'd sit here and go, ready, watch this. Be motivated. Does me telling you to be motivated motivate you? Do you feel like tingly skin and you're ready to go and attack the day? No, of course not. Right, and I could give you a motivational speech, quote unquote. I do that. I hop on stages sometimes and I speak for organizations and I motivate crowds. But that motivation does not last them their entire lives. They have to want it. They have to make a change internally to accept the truth that life gets difficult, and once it does, that they hold the power to react in their own terms, okay? So, stop waiting for someone else to motivate you. Stop waiting for motivation just to appear automatically in your life. Create the change that you want to see, because you are the only one that can create that change, okay? So, this is a short one today. I wanted to jump in because I found myself in that YouTube cycle of looking for motivation, and it's just not there. It really isn't. You have to acknowledge the truth behind the matter that life gets difficult. You will run into obstacles, and ultimately you hold the power to choose how you react to those obstacles. If life sucks, view it as that obstacle that you get to choose how you're going to push through it. See it as a challenge. Embrace the challenge. Embrace the obstacles in life, because they hold the truest potential for you to grow. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. If you like this podcast, if you like any of the episodes, do me a favor, okay? We don't monetize this podcast. I want you to go and leave a review for us, okay? If you're watching on YouTube, same thing, subscribe, do all the great stuff. But if you're watching the podcast, let us know you found this valuable. That's the only feedback we hear from you guys. And I want to know that it is making a difference. I want to know if you like this content or if I should shift out of mindset and just talk about diabetes. But either way, let me know where I should go. Let me know what you appreciated about it. And I love seeing when you guys share the episodes. So take a screenshot on your phone, share it, tag me, and I will reshare that to show that you guys like it. All right? Have an amazing day. I wish you the stablest of blood sugars. Get out there, get uncomfortable, and grow. And keep up the fight.